Good morning.
Good morning.
Jessica,
What?
Where are we going?
We're going to Inkwell and Brew
Okay.
to get coffee
Okay.
before all of the tourists and everybody from Labor Day comes. So we got up and we're gonna be there like 15 minutes after it opens. First things first.
I knew that we were getting up and doing something, but I didn't know what it was, just that involved coffee. So that's why I had to ask.
That's okay. Dad went to sleep and we yelled at him from the living room, the plan, because he was like, I'm going to sleep, okay. And I said, well, do you know that we're getting up early to go to Inkwell? Okay, what time am I getting up? Silly man.
I stayed up and watched that blasted tennis match. Saddest thing in the world.
Oh, I know.
Oh
I
my
heard
gosh.
you guys screaming.
Oh my gosh. It was uncomfortable.
They should not be driving that fast.
No.
I just have to give a little PSA. Okay, if you come to Estes Park, yes, a lot of tourists come. We love it, but it's also a lot of people's homes. So please be careful as you drive around all the windy roads, because we want everyone to be safe. And that's a very kind way, and probably later today it wouldn't have been as kind, but.
I'm in a stationery store, and I love it.
I know, don't you just... Oh, dude. That is so soft.
There's a noisy creature. I don't know where he is. Hey, you're noisy. That guy right there. You're noisy. Hush. There's a reason my dad refers to them as tree rats. We have gotten our coffee. Inkwell, I don't know if I said this before or not. Inkwell and Brew is like a stationary kind of store, but it also has a coffee shop in it, so we like to get coffee there. So this concoction is a wildfire latte. Caramel, shoot, what's in this? It's caramel, hazelnut, and hickory smoke. And I got it with oat milk, so we're gonna see how this goes. Well, that's just delicious. I'm gonna have to remember that one. Okay.
Whoop, there it is.
Quick change. We're gonna go take some more pictures now. So bright.
Well, we are closer to the sun.
Yeah. Photo shoot with this one is done.
Well, photo shoot
One of them. So, time to go dump the camera card. Alright, Jess, where are we?
We are at the Dunraven Inn. It used to be right across the street from Grandma and Grandpa's cabin, but they relocated to here.
I don't see it.
So now we have this lovely view, and it's just really hard to sit here.
I have no idea how this looks because my camera settings are all over the place right now. We just finished lunch at Estes Park Resort. Not actually the Estes Park Resort. The Dunraven Inn, which is attached to the Estes Park Resort. I mean, God, look at this. Look how beautiful Lake Estes is. Golly. Next summer, I plan to come out and do something on the water.
Yes.
How about you?
Yes.
Yes?
And it is kind of funny because this is not what it used to be like when we came out. It used to be, no one knew about Estes Park. And now we're literally at a marina and you can like buy a place to like store all your boating stuff. And I'm just thinking, this was a lot of sand like years ago. So
Yeah.
it's really, I mean, it's really pretty and it's exciting, but it's very interesting to see the progression from, holy bananas, is that the fire?
I don't know.
Because look,
I don't know if it's the fire
the
or
smoke
not.
clouds over there. Can you hear the trees?
Well, this is a weird mid-trip update. It is 4:12 on Saturday the 5th, and we are packing up. We're not sure if we're gonna leave, but we are packing up because the wind shifted like crazy and the fires on the other side of Rocky Mountain are blowing smoke clear over here to Estes. I don't know how to do I don't know how to do inserts. I don't even know if iMovie can do them. So this is where the fire is. This is where Fort Collins is. There's about 60 miles straight here. Estes is down here, so it looks visually a little bit less than 60 miles. We're making sure that we're gonna be ready to go if we need to. I don't know how well it came through on here, but there was some absolutely crazy smoke. We were leaving lunch, and it's not the fire itself, the main fire itself, that we're concerned about, because that's not moving fast enough to worry about. And they're doing their best to keep it out of Rocky Mountain. The thing that we're concerned about is the fact that we can smell the campfire. We can smell the fire a little bit because there's just enough smoke around. We know that's what it is because there's a fire ban in place. So it's not like it's just some other campfire around here. And when we got back from lunch, my granddad found ash on the deck outside their bedroom. That came over with the smoke and said, we're not concerned about the main fire itself so much as we're trying to make sure that embers don't come over land, spark, and set things in this area ablaze. Personally, I'm not terribly concerned about it. That's just me personally. Part of that is ignorance, and part of that is because I'm a little bit more chill about a lot of things like this because there's nothing that I personally am able to do other than finish this up and go pack my stuff to make sure that I'm ready to go at a moment's notice if needed. So that's why I'm not terribly concerned about it. It's outside my control. The only thing I can control at this point are my actions and my attitude is chill, serious, and getting ready to go. My sister, though, has some pretty intense anxiety. In general, it's something that she has struggled with for a little bit. So it's not, this isn't helping the situation. She's working through her anxiety and whatnot. Overall, things like this really kind of set it off. So she's in there FaceTiming with her boyfriend. He's not on this trip with us. He's a teacher, so he's getting ready to go back to school on like Tuesday. All that to say, I have no idea what the rest of this trip is going to look like, what the rest of this vlog itself is going to look like. That's where things are currently at when it comes to this situation. That's pretty much all I got. Lunch was kind of honestly a little bit of a disaster. I ordered shrimp scampi and didn't realize it was on the appetizer menu. So my family's got all this pasta coming out, and then suddenly all I get are these 5, like, don't get me wrong, they're pretty good size, but just 5 Mondo shrimp, and that's like it. And I was like, okay, well, I was expecting that to come on top of a bed of pasta. So what I ended up doing was I ate my shrimp, and then the portions were huge, so I had a little bit of my mom's eggplant parmesan, I had a little bit of my dad's spaghetti and meatballs, and I had a little bit of my sister's pesto. I ordered the shrimp scampi and I got the pasta buffet, and it was pretty good, but for those of you that are unaware, I'm allergic to dairy. There was a lot of dairy going on there. So I got home, took a couple of pills that are supposed to help with that. I've just kind of been chilling making sure I don't get an actual gut ache. So that was lunch. Took some fun pictures, came home, been dealing with this whole potential fire situation since then. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up and then I'm gonna go pack. Like I said, I have no idea what the rest of this trip is gonna look like, if this vlog is gonna come out anytime soon or not. Thanks for sticking with me through this really long explanation. I'm gonna go pack now. Right, quick, man, that table is unstable too. I broke that chair over there trying to make this part of the video. It didn't hold me. We're sitting here hoping this chair doesn't break. So in case you couldn't tell, hush! I'm still in the mountains. Didn't end up leaving. Things seem to be getting better. We're not terribly concerned about, we're still keeping an eye on it, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be leaving today necessarily. Because we're keeping an eye on it, we may end up leaving earlier. I don't know, we're figuring that out. We're still here. We're gonna have dinner here in a few minutes, but I did want to hop on here and say, weather here's amazing. I wanted to make sure that I got on here and said that at this point we're okay. We're gonna have that cherry pie tonight in about 30, 45 minutes, something like that. We're gonna be having that. For me, it'll be dinner. I ate so much at lunch today. Don't even need anything for dinner, hardly. All I've done since that last bit of video was walk. There's a loop in here in this subdivision, for lack of a better term. Big loop. I walked it by myself, walked it with my mom 3 times. Kind of hanging out at this point. Gonna get some reading in, maybe some more writing, I don't know. And then kind of playing it by ear a little bit, because we don't know exactly what tomorrow's gonna look like. We were hoping to do a sunrise thing tomorrow, get up at sunrise, go down to Lake Estes, take some pictures, and I don't know if that's gonna happen just because of the smoke that's coming in. He's doing some really crazy things back over there right now. This fire's thrown so much of this trip off. I don't honestly know what all it's going to entail at this point, so I'm just gonna stick with what I can control, which is being ready, vlogging the experience, being with family, reading, listening to some podcasts so that I can soak in some knowledge from other people as well. Just enjoy the time here. Kind of want to go hang in a hammock again. Kind of want to go take some pictures. In fact, you know what? We're going to be done here. I'm going to go take some pictures. I'm going to go see if I can take some pictures. I have no idea. So, I'll see you in the next part. Under what circumstances do I go outside looking like a freaking mountain man in mismatched blue plaid? To look at the stars, of course. You honestly can't see a daggum thing, but I'm going to keep the camera with me anyway. Hey, look at that. You can't tell that it's the sky, that there's lots of bright stars out. This is actually also a massive breakthrough because that was completely covered in smoke a few hours ago. It was like a blanket laid over everything. You couldn't see the sky for the smoke at all, and now the smoke has cleared off so much you can see the stars clear up. Wow. We had to go put our glasses on because we couldn't see anything, but the camera's also having trouble focusing because it's so dark, so just trust me that we have our glasses on. Well, I am once again editing the video and filming the outro at the same time. So, thanks for watching. I know this one was particularly all over the place because of, well, everything you just watched. But I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.